Why America is Great, the Revolution of Home Delivery Convenience. When we think about what makes America exceptional, we often gravitate toward grand concepts: freedom, opportunity, innovation. Yet sometimes the most profound indicators of a nation's greatness lie not in its monuments or military might, but in the everyday conveniences that define how its people live. Home delivery in America represents one such indicator, a complex ecosystem that reveals the country's unparalleled capacity for logistics, innovation, consumer empowerment, and economic dynamism. The story of American home delivery is not merely about packages arriving at doorsteps. It encompasses a transformation in how Americans work, shop, eat, and structure their daily lives. It reflects the nation's technological prowess, its entrepreneurial spirit, and its relentless focus on solving problems through market-based innovation. To understand why America excels at home delivery is to understand fundamental aspects of what makes the country remarkable on the global stage. The scale and scope of American home delivery. America's home delivery infrastructure operates at a scale that few nations can match. The United States Postal Service delivered 112.5 billion pieces of mail in fiscal year 2024, maintaining service to every American address from Manhattan high-rises to remote Alaskan villages. While this represents a decline from earlier years due to electronic alternatives, the USPS still delivers to more than 163 million addresses across the country 6 days per week. Beyond the Postal Service, private carriers have built remarkable networks. UPS operates a fleet of over 125,000 vehicles and employs more than 500,000 workers worldwide, with the vast majority serving American routes. FedEx manages a similar operation, with its express division handling millions of shipments daily. Amazon Logistics shipped 6.3 billion packages in 2024, making it one of the fastest-growing major carriers. The four main carriers, USPS, Amazon Logistics, UPS, and FedEx, handle over 90% of all domestic shipments in the United States. The food delivery sector has experienced explosive growth. DoorDash had 590,000 restaurant and grocery store partnerships in 2024, facilitating deliveries across thousands of American cities. DoorDash dominates the market with approximately 67% market share, followed by Uber Eats at 23%. In 2024, the meal delivery segment of the U.S. online food delivery market was valued at approximately $95 billion, representing a dramatic shift in dining habits that would have seemed impossible just 15 years ago. Grocery delivery has similarly transformed. Instacart partners with more than 85,000 stores across North America, with the majority in the United States. Walmart's delivery and pickup services now reach over 4,000 stores nationwide. Amazon Fresh and Whole Foods Delivery extend the company's logistics capabilities into perishable goods, while specialized services deliver meal kits, wine, prescription medications, and virtually every consumer product imaginable. This infrastructure didn't emerge by accident. It required massive capital investment, technological innovation, regulatory frameworks that enabled competition, and a consumer market large and wealthy enough to make the economics viable. The geographic challenge. America's geographic diversity makes its delivery success particularly impressive. The continental United States spans approximately 2,800 miles from east to west and 1,650 miles from north to south, encompassing deserts, mountains, plains, and coastal regions. Unlike smaller, more densely populated nations, America must provide delivery services across vast rural expanses alongside dense urban centers. Population density varies enormously. New York City packs more than 27,000 people per square mile in Manhattan, while Montana averages just 7 people per square mile statewide. Yet delivery services reach both environments with remarkable reliability. A person in rural Wyoming can order the same products online as someone in downtown Chicago and expect delivery within days, sometimes even hours. This geographic reach required innovation in logistics planning, route optimization, and distribution center placement. Amazon operates over 1,200 logistics facilities globally, with more than 600 in the United States alone, including approximately 175 fulfillment centers. This distributed network enables same-day or next-day delivery for millions of customers, a service level that would be impossible with a more centralized approach. The rural delivery challenge deserves particular attention. Many developed nations struggle to provide consistent services to remote areas, often requiring residents to travel to postal centers or pay premium rates. America's commitment to universal service, enshrined in postal law and extended through competition in private markets, means that rural residents receive delivery service that, while perhaps not same day, remains reliable and affordable. Technological innovation driving convenience. American home delivery excellence stems significantly from technological innovation developed and refined within US borders. Package tracking, now ubiquitous, originated with FedEx in the 1990s and rapidly became industry standard. Today, customers expect real-time updates showing exactly where their package is located, when it will arrive, and sometimes even which specific vehicle carries it. Route optimization algorithms represent another area of American innovation. UPS developed ORION, a routing system that uses advanced analytics to determine the most efficient delivery routes. This system processes hundreds of variables, from package size and delivery time windows to traffic patterns and driver breaks, calculating routes that save millions of miles annually. Such optimization reduces costs, speeds delivery, and minimizes environmental impact. Amazon's innovations have particularly transformed consumer expectations. The company pioneered one-click ordering, removing friction from the purchase process. Its recommendation algorithms, based on machine learning, help customers discover products while providing sellers with unprecedented market access. Amazon Prime, launched in 2005, fundamentally changed delivery expectations by making fast, free shipping the norm rather than a premium service. Warehouse automation showcases American technological leadership. Amazon deployed 750,000 robots by 2025 to support approximately 75% of U.S. customer orders, a dramatic increase from 200,000 units in 2020. These robots move shelves to workers rather than requiring workers to walk warehouse aisles, dramatically increasing picking efficiency. The company continues investing in automation technologies, including computer vision systems and autonomous mobile robots. Drone delivery, while still limited, demonstrates America's willingness to experiment with revolutionary approaches. Amazon Prime Air has conducted test deliveries, and the Federal Aviation Administration has established frameworks for expanding such services. Several companies are testing autonomous ground delivery robots in American cities. The smartphone revolution, driven primarily by American innovation from Apple and Google, enabled the food delivery boom. Apps that seamlessly connect customers, restaurants, and drivers depend on GPS technology, mobile payments, real-time communication, and sophisticated matching algorithms. These technologies came together in a uniquely American ecosystem of venture capital, technical talent, and entrepreneurial ambition. Economic freedom and market competition. America's delivery excellence reflects its economic system's fundamental characteristics. The relatively light regulatory environment for commerce, compared to many other developed nations, enabled rapid experimentation and growth. Companies could test new business models, iterate quickly based on market feedback, and scale successful approaches without navigating extensive bureaucratic approvals. Competition drives continuous improvement. When Amazon introduced Prime, competitors were forced to respond. Walmart dramatically expanded its delivery and pickup services. Target acquired Shipt and developed same-day delivery capabilities. This competitive pressure benefits consumers through lower prices, faster delivery, and improved service quality. The gig economy model, controversial though it may be, emerged in America partly due to flexible labor regulations that allowed companies to engage independent contractors. Amazon has more than 275,000 delivery drivers working through delivery service partners, while DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart, and similar platforms engage millions of Americans. Many work part-time, supplementing other income or working on their own schedules. This model has critics who argue it lacks traditional employment protections, yet it also creates opportunities unavailable in more rigid labor markets. A college student can deliver food between classes, A retiree can supplement Social Security income with a few hours of weekly deliveries, and someone between jobs can earn money while searching for traditional employment. This flexibility reflects American economic culture's emphasis on individual choice and entrepreneurial opportunity. Venture capital availability supercharged delivery innovation. American venture firms invested tens of billions of dollars in delivery startups, enabling them to subsidize operations while building market share and proving business models. This patient capital, willing to accept years of losses while companies achieve scale, is more readily available in America than virtually anywhere else. The ecosystem of elite universities producing technical talent, experienced entrepreneurs, and sophisticated investors creates conditions where revolutionary ideas can attract resources needed for execution. Consumer culture and expectations. American consumer culture shaped and was shaped by delivery convenience. The United States has long emphasized customer service as a competitive differentiator. The phrase, "the customer is always right," reflects an orientation toward consumer satisfaction that pervades American business culture. Home delivery represents an extension of this principle, prioritizing customer convenience above almost all other considerations. American consumers demonstrated willingness to adopt new technologies and shopping methods. Online shopping penetration in America has reached high levels, among the highest rates globally. This adoption wasn't inevitable. It required trust in online payment systems, comfort with digital interfaces, and willingness to purchase products without physically examining them. American consumers embraced these changes more rapidly than many international counterparts. The value Americans place on time contributes to delivery demand. In a culture where time is literally money, the ability to eliminate shopping trips creates real value. A professional earning a high hourly wage saves money by paying for grocery delivery, rather than spending time shopping. This calculation, repeated across millions of households, creates enormous market demand for time-saving services. American home and car ownership patterns facilitate delivery. Approximately 65% of Americans own their homes, typically single-family houses with porches or doorsteps suitable for package delivery. Even apartment buildings generally accommodate package delivery more readily than the walk-up apartments common in many European or Asian cities. Widespread car ownership, meanwhile, enables gig economy drivers to work independently without requiring extensive public transportation infrastructure. The COVID-19 pandemic accelerated existing trends. Lockdowns forced millions of Americans to try delivery services for the first time. Many continued using these services after restrictions lifted, having discovered genuine convenience. Grocery delivery adoption, which had been gradual, increased dramatically. Restaurant delivery became normalized across demographic groups that previously rarely used such services. The pandemic revealed how delivery infrastructure could serve not just convenience but genuine necessity during crisis. The infrastructure advantage. America's physical infrastructure, while often criticized as aging, provides crucial advantages for delivery services. The interstate highway system, built in the mid-20th century, created an unparalleled network for long-distance ground transportation. This 48,000-mile network enables trucks to move goods rapidly across the continent, connecting ports, manufacturing centers, warehouses, and urban markets. Local road networks, while varying in quality, provide near-universal vehicle access. Approximately 4.2 million miles of paved roads crisscross America, reaching virtually every address in the nation. This comprehensive network enables delivery drivers to reach customers efficiently, whether in suburban neighborhoods or rural communities. Aviation infrastructure supports express delivery. The United States operates more than 19,000 airports, including approximately 500 with commercial service. FedEx built its hub-and-spoke system around Memphis International Airport, enabling overnight delivery across the country. UPS operates a similar hub in Louisville. These specialized facilities, designed specifically for package sorting rather than passenger service, enable the overnight and two-day delivery Americans consider routine. Warehouse and distribution center development faced minimal obstacles. American zoning laws generally permit commercial development in appropriate areas without extensive approval processes. This enabled Amazon, Walmart, and other retailers to rapidly build distributed fulfillment networks. Affordable land in suburban and exurban areas provided space for massive facilities near major population centers, without the prohibitive costs common in space-constrained nations. Reliable electricity and internet connectivity, often taken for granted, enable the technology underlying modern delivery. Real-time tracking requires constant network connectivity. Warehouse automation demands reliable power. While America's infrastructure has gaps, particularly in rural areas, coverage sufficient for delivery operations extends nearly everywhere. Employment and economic impact. The delivery economy creates enormous employment. Beyond the millions working as drivers, hundreds of thousands work in warehouses, sorting facilities, customer service, technology development, and management. Amazon alone employs more than 1.5 million people globally, with the majority in the United States working in roles related to delivery and fulfillment. These jobs vary significantly in quality and compensation. Technology and management positions offer high salaries and benefits. Warehouse and delivery positions typically pay above minimum wage but involve physically demanding work. The gig economy offers flexibility but limited benefits. This diversity of opportunity reflects American labor market characteristics, with positions available across skill and education levels. Small businesses benefit significantly from delivery infrastructure. A craftsperson in Vermont can sell handmade goods nationally through Etsy, shipping via USPS or private carriers. A specialty food producer in Texas can reach customers across the country through Amazon Marketplace. This access to national markets would have been impossible for small producers a generation ago, when distribution required relationships with wholesalers and retailers who gatekept market access. Restaurants discovered new revenue streams through delivery platforms. According to a DoorDash economic impact report, 58% of restaurant partners said total revenue would have declined without DoorDash, while 52% said customer growth would have been lower. While platforms charge significant commissions, they also bring customers who might never have visited in person. Some restaurants adapted by creating delivery-only concepts, optimizing menus and operations for takeout rather than dine-in service. Ghost kitchens, facilities dedicated entirely to delivery preparation, emerged as a new business model. Economic efficiency gains ripple throughout the economy. Time saved through delivery can be redirected to productive work or leisure. Reduced need for retail space in expensive urban centers lowers costs. Improved logistics reduce waste and inventory carrying costs. These efficiency gains, while individually small, compound into significant economic benefits. Environmental considerations and sustainability. The environmental impact of delivery raises legitimate concerns. Millions of delivery vehicles emit greenhouse gases. Packaging waste creates disposal challenges. The convenience culture delivery enables may encourage overconsumption. However, the reality is more nuanced than simple critiques suggest. Consolidated delivery can actually reduce environmental impact compared to individual shopping trips. One delivery truck bringing packages to 150 houses generates less total emissions than those same 150 households driving separately to stores. Route optimization ensures vehicles follow efficient paths rather than the often circuitous routes individual shoppers take. Electric vehicle adoption in delivery fleets is accelerating. Amazon has ordered 100,000 electric delivery vans from Rivian, with thousands already in service. UPS and FedEx have committed to significant electrification of their fleets. These commercial applications help scale electric vehicle production, reducing costs that benefit consumer adoption. Packaging innovations reduce waste. Amazon's frustration-free packaging initiative eliminates unnecessary materials. Many companies now use recyclable or biodegradable packaging materials. While package waste remains a problem, it's one American companies are actively addressing through innovation rather than regulation. The reduction in physical retail space carries environmental benefits. Large suburban stores surrounded by parking lots consume significant land and energy. A distribution center serving thousands of homes from a single location uses space more efficiently than dozens of scattered retail locations. The energy efficiency of modern automated warehouses often exceeds that of traditional retail stores. The social dimension. Home delivery changed how Americans interact with commerce and each other. The elimination of shopping as a necessary social activity has both costs and benefits. Some miss the community aspect of neighborhood stores and shopping as a social outing. Others, particularly those with mobility limitations, small children, or demanding work schedules, find delivery liberating. Accessibility benefits deserve recognition. Elderly Americans who can no longer drive safely can maintain independence through delivery services. People with disabilities avoid the challenges of navigating stores in wheelchairs or with other mobility aids. Parents of young children can skip the stress of grocery shopping with toddlers in tow. These quality-of-life improvements are real and significant. The pandemic revealed delivery's role in social resilience. When physical interaction carried health risks, delivery enabled people to obtain necessities while minimizing exposure. Immunocompromised individuals could maintain isolation while receiving groceries and medications. This capability, built for convenience, proved crucial during crisis. However, the reduction in casual social interaction that shopping provides may have costs. The friendly chat with a regular cashier, the chance encounter with a neighbor at the store, the simple act of existing in shared public space, these micro-social interactions decline as delivery increases. Whether this represents a concerning social atomization or simply a shift toward other forms of interaction remains debatable. Comparative international perspective. Examining delivery convenience globally highlights American achievement. While countries like South Korea and China offer impressive delivery services in dense urban areas, America's achievement is providing similar service across a vastly larger and more diverse geography. European delivery services generally lag American options in speed and scope, though they often excel in sustainability. Regulatory differences explain some of this gap. Stricter labor laws make gig economy models challenging. Sunday delivery restrictions limit service hours. Privacy regulations complicate data-driven optimization. These trade-offs reflect different societal priorities rather than simple superiority of either approach. Japan offers remarkable delivery precision and courtesy, but lacks the same breadth of service options. Australian delivery faces geographic challenges similar to America's but serves a much smaller population, limiting the economies of scale that make American delivery economics work. Canada provides services comparable to America in urban areas, but struggles more with rural delivery due to lower population density. China's delivery infrastructure is formidable, particularly for food delivery and e-commerce in cities. However, rural service remains far less developed, and much of the infrastructure is recent, built by studying and adapting American innovations. The Chinese system also operates within a fundamentally different political and economic context, with extensive state involvement that Americans would find unacceptable. Looking forward, the future of American home delivery will likely bring continued innovation. Autonomous vehicles could eventually handle last-mile delivery, reducing costs and increasing speed. Drone delivery may become routine for lightweight items. Advanced robotics could further automate warehouses and enable new service models. Same-day delivery is becoming the new standard for urban and suburban America. Amazon delivered more than 9 billion items via same-day or next-day delivery in 2024, a significant increase from 7 billion in 2023. As this capability extends to more products and locations, consumer expectations will continue rising. Integration of retail and delivery is deepening. Stores serve as fulfillment centers for online orders. Customers can purchase online and pick up in-store, combining convenience with immediate availability. These hybrid models leverage existing retail infrastructure while meeting demand for convenience. Sustainability will increasingly differentiate services. Companies that can deliver quickly while minimizing environmental impact will gain competitive advantage. Electric vehicles, optimized routing, consolidated shipments, and sustainable packaging will become not just nice-to-have features but competitive necessities. Conclusion: why is America great? The answer, at least in part, lies in its ability to create systems like home delivery that fundamentally improve everyday life. This achievement required technological innovation, entrepreneurial risk-taking, massive capital investment, supportive legal frameworks, competitive markets, and a consumer culture willing to embrace change. The convenience Americans now expect, having virtually any product delivered within hours or days, meals from hundreds of thousands of restaurants brought to the door, groceries selected and delivered while at work, would seem miraculous to previous generations. This convenience isn't trivial. It represents time saved, opportunities created, limitations overcome, and quality of life improved. Home delivery showcases American strengths: technological innovation, economic dynamism, consumer focus, geographic reach, and pragmatic problem-solving. It reflects a society that empowers individuals and companies to identify problems and create solutions through market mechanisms rather than central planning. The system isn't perfect. Labor practices deserve scrutiny and improvement. Environmental impacts require continued attention. Economic inequality means some Americans benefit far more than others. These challenges don't negate the achievement, but do suggest areas requiring continued work. America's delivery infrastructure stands as a testament to what the country does exceptionally well: identifying what people want, developing technologies to provide it, building the physical and organizational infrastructure to deliver at scale, and continuously improving through competition and innovation. This capacity to transform daily life through systematic innovation represents a fundamental aspect of what makes America remarkable. The revolution in home delivery convenience isn't merely about packages and meals. It's about a nation's ability to harness its resources, talent, and systems to solve problems and improve lives on a massive scale. That, ultimately, is why America is great.